Oh, shit.
You son of a bitch.
Well, start sharing. I'll get Craig in here.
All right.
Now recording.
Here's something. Ladies and gentlemen, chimpanzees and other ape-like creatures. He spent $100 on weapon skins just to hit Silver 2 in Valorant, and he holds on to his ult just long enough for the game to be over and lose. It's Jack!
Money is of no object when it comes to dice. If it's not a middle-aged man screeching into a mic, it's not music. He's a man of many voices. It's Dakota.
The Yoda to John's Luke, the man with the Amish beard and the solely made of Jaeger and mozzarella, it's Jeff.
He got fired from the Ice Den when he tried to introduce a new menu item he called the Queef Quiche. Last week he started a diet which consists of chasing vodka with Diet Mountain Dew instead of regular. And his ass is like a Starbucks because it's always frothing like a cappuccino. It's John.
So my stream kind of froze there, and I came right back in to hear my ass is frothing like a cappuccino. So I know it was a good intro by Jeff.
Yep.
For me, so that's good. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 50 of the 2GS show, Glitches Get Stitches podcast. That's right. We've been doing this 50 episodes, probably around like 54. We got a couple little episodes that were like mini little scrumptious episodes, right, Jeff, or something like that?
Yeah, little half ones are specials.
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
little
what happened.
specials. But now we're on, hold on, let me get Craig on this page. There we go. All right. So anyway, episode 50. Thanks, whoever's watching right now. We're gonna be looking at chat and Facebook. So make sure if you talk to us, just put it in chat. And we'll try to answer any comments or questions that you guys have. This is the live version. The recorded version releases every Friday across all streaming platforms, even Spotify. Even though Spotify's broken, it'll still have our newest episode there. Our archive is just it's kind of messed up right now, so we'll have that fixed. Find our homepage at Facebook, the 2GS show. Twitter, check us out, Mr. Jack's running that. It's fantastic, by the way. There's so much stuff you're talking about, I can't even keep up.
Just tweeting.
Just tweeting and skating, baby. Just tweeting and skating. Subscribe for the podcast for free on iTunes, but really go to our YouTube. We're really trying to bring you guys into our YouTube. We post clips, tutorials on new games, cool things about new games, our podcast, little things here or there. I don't know if you scroll all the way down, you might see me half naked. I don't know.
You will.
Right, Jeff?
You will.
Spoilers, you will.
Spoilers. It's horrible. Stay tuned through this episode. We're going to share a lot of laughs, a lot of loud quits, and hit on some gaming topics, trends, and then jump into our main segment, Marvel Avengers. So make sure you stick around for that. But first, how we doing, everybody? Dakota, what's up?
Doing good, man. Just, working in the sweltering heat because that's so wonderful.
Yeah.
114 degrees there at night.
Did that egg ever cook that you posted a picture of, or did it just stay a runny egg?
No, silver
Damn.
egg. I should have put on the asphalt. I didn't put on asphalt.
I was gonna say you probably should have not went with the sidewalk. Probably should.
I
The
got really
asphalt would have
excited.
done it.
I got really excited because I'm like a little kid. I'm like, oh my god, I've never done this before. It's gonna be so cool. So I did.
All Dakota's neighbors are watching him just look at this egg.
No,
on the
dude, that was at
sidewalk.
work. That was at work. My manager was like, hey, go ahead and do it. I was like, oh yes, oh my god. I'm so happy.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. Jeff, how you doing, bud?
Oh, I'm doing, John.
You got your tank top on, so I know you mean business.
Comfort is king, baby.
Jack, your shirt. Which famous rapper made it and why?
It's
Is it
actually
Kanye? And why is it Kanye?
I think it's just
Hell
Kanye.
yeah, dude, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I can only see the 3. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Volume
no, it's
3
like
or
their
something like that.
their new campaign. So go check
That's
that out.
fucking
If you're
dope,
listening.
That's
Led by
fucking dope.
Kanye?
Before we
Still
get into
Kanye.
anything else, if you have a drink in your hand, let's do a little cheers. It's episode 50.
Episode 50.
So I just want to say thanks, you guys.
Right
Jeff,
there.
thanks for wandering in that bar, starting this with me. Jack, thanks for infiltrating from within. Dakota, thanks for hopping on and being a part of this. It's great
Thank
to
you, guys.
talk shop with you guys every week. It's a distressor and it's fucking awesome. Cheers, GGS episode 50.
Cheers.
Love you guys.
Jack, what beer are you drinking?
This is in Oktoberfest from Samuel Adams.
Oh,
Oh,
not a
that's
bad
a
beer.
good one.
Not a bad beer.
I'm trying to
That's a good one.
I normally don't embrace like fall stuff till I'm like, oh, it's fall time. But by then in Arizona it's already it's over. So I am just embracing as like the pumpkin spice cold brew from Starbucks is available. I'm just gonna get
Oh,
that.
it's so fucking good. It is so good.
I don't like the
I was
pumpkin.
just gonna say it.
The pumpkin spice latte is not my favorite. It's like
The cold
too,
brew? Have you
it's
had the
too
cold brew one?
sweet. But the cold brew one is fire.
Oh man.
It's
Can I
it's
tell you
quite-
what I just put up? Well, not by me, I mean Carrie. She just put up Halloween decorations. I'm
So
like,
did my girlfriend.
God damn.
Nice.
Every-
Well, I
Appropriate.
feel like every year I'm always like, no, we gotta wait. But now it's like, fuck it. Like what else in this year we had to look forward to? Like we might
That's
as well
what she
start
said.
just embracing it.
She was
I
like, if this makes me happy, I'll fucking put it up 3 weeks before or 3 weeks before the month of Halloween. I'm like, go ahead, girl, whatever.
I got some up myself because I'm my birthday's right next to Halloween. I fucking love Halloween, as you guys know.
There you go. Jeff, you're wearing your Halloween mask. I see. It's very scary.
Same thing I am every year. Amish. It's an easy costume.
That's great. That's great. About just a little bit. We just hit 2,300 followers. That's amazing.
Good.
Big ups to all you guys out there for your support. That's pretty crazy. We're on the road to 2,500. And then we'll do a little fun little meme that Jack will make up because he's good at that. But 2,500, that and the next cool fun meme, okay? So you're going to want to tell your friends to come follow us, all right? Just to see that. If not anything else.
Just
That'd be
the meme.
Just the meme.
And all October long, we're gonna be talking
Pressure's
about
on.
pumpkin spice, everything. We're gonna.
Pumpkin spice will free your life. All right, so what are we playing? Jack, Overwatch. Last week you were streaming.
Yep.
Decent numbers.
Return of the
Are we
Monkey
going
King.
back to that or are we going back to Valorant next week?
Probably more Overwatch, honestly. I think it's in a good state. I'm enjoying myself. It's fun.
Fun.
So I haven't even done my or did I do the rank plays? I don't remember for this season.
Did you for all your placements?
Yeah, I think I ended up doing them actually. But yeah, I'll probably go back to that. I've also I started playing Skyrim again. So
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I probably won't stream
Ooh,
that,
yeah.
but it's definitely
That's all. That's
fun to
off stream. Little
just-
Skyrim action. That's a
Yeah.
deep game to get into right there.
Yeah, I used
That's
to
gonna
play
take away
it
from your
all
studies,
the
young
time.
man.
I know. I needed something to distract me. And I would like be done like doing homework and then I get on and get rolled in Overwatch. I'm like, this is not fun.
Yeah.
So then I would
You're
just-
like engage in GGS more or Skyrim.
Skyrim done.
Yeah.
No, I really want to play World of Warcraft. That's like I've been dead set. I really want to play it. So I'm
You
waiting
had
for-
the idea of you and
I know,
Jeff
I'm waiting
doing
for
a little
my-
YouTube series. I think that's
it's
a
gonna
great
be
idea.
good. I want to make sure that I'm gonna like be able to commit to at least an episode a week, to where
Yeah.
we could before because I don't know what the homework how that's like gonna.
Find your groove, man. Focus on school.
Yeah.
We know you're here. You're doing.
But
your
when it
streams,
happens,
you're good.
it'll be some good content.
It will. It will. It will. Okay, so Overwatch. When does the October or Halloween event? Do you know off the top of your head?
Usually the second week of October.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Yeah,
Second
usually
week
all
of
games do
October.
that.
Okay. All
I
right.
think.
Cool. Jeff, right? Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm
Unless-
looking for that.
Unless they run it the first week.
They could do
But
the first week.
since-
Who knows? I think they did the
Since
first
on the
week
31st.
of August.
Well,
didn't they?
we like seeing you on Overwatch. The community likes seeing you on Overwatch, so that's always a fun time. Dakota, you Destiny 2, you beat Marvel Avengers, doing
did.
some end of game grind. How's that going for you? When will you be streaming that again?
I will be streaming that tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock a.m.
Nice.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's giving me what Anthem didn't give me. Because for me, it has an Anthem feel. As far as like you
Don't go into it too much because this is our main segment.
No. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's great. I love Captain America and Thor. Those are my mains.
Cool. Jeff, Fall Cry.
I'll cry.
I'll cry, boys.
Hold on a second.
Hang on a second.
It says it right here, folks. Fall Cry 5. How's that game going for you, Jeff?
Fun. It sucks that the stream kind of decides when it wants to work.
It's
100%
weird how it's
smooth.
doing that for those games.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you said. It's not horrible.
No.
It just kind of.
And the thing is it'll fix itself, and it goes through 7 different stages of your stream.
Yeah.
From it working to not working.
100% at least.
The thing is I feel like it's one of those where you don't want to go in and change all your settings and shit. It's just one of those things that's going to happen, and then it's going to fix itself like all the other shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've noticed that. If something's wrong, I don't even try to fix it anymore. I just wait a week, and then it's good.
Yeah, it goes back.
Like your internet.
Yeah, unless it's my internet, and even that, I still wait a week because that usually fixes itself too. The past 5 times I fucking called Dorcas out here to tell me that you got it plugged in tight in the back. No, dude, it's not. Get the fuck out of here. So they don't do anything. Cox.
Jeff, your bed looks exactly like it did the past 3 podcasts. I'm proud of you.
We have not hit that $200,000 goal.
That's right.
So now that you mention it, it's 300,000.
That smells like
Yeah,
success
300.
from here.
If you mention it,
It could be
it ups it
stream.
by 100,000. So
One full stream of
Every
Jack
time it
cleaning
goes
his
up.
room. Jeff cleaning his room.
Is anyone on Facebook chat? Is that what someone said?
No, Lydia said that
Lydia
she
wants
wants to
to-
come over and redecorate his room.
Lydia, I tried to get this motherfucker when we first started doing the podcast. I was like, when we were thinking about maybe doing it live, I was like, you should get some like shelves and maybe like put I get Jeff Funko Pops because I love them. And then I was like, maybe put your Funko Pops up, add a little, production value. He was like, no. So he's a simpleton, folks. He likes
and Jack-
Jaeger, big-breasted women, and Marvel Avengers.
Jack can't even argue with me because he watches XQC, and XQC pretty much streams from a prison cell.
yeah, it's true.
That's what it looks like.
I know. I saw he like did a picture of. I guess it was when he ran through The Last of Us 2 of all the drinks that and all the food that he had ordered throughout the whole thing to the side. I was like, I don't feel like quite the piece of shit. I'll wake up from my 3-day binger of streaming and like, back here just grinding it out, and I'll look and there'll be a massive amount of Mountain Dew cans, fucking smearing off bottles, food and shit. I'm like, God damn. This is that streamer life, huh?
This is what I've been trying for right here.
I've been playing Overwatch. Yesterday was awesome. We had Jordan over here for his birthday. He helped me start pretty much the Monday Overwatch little segment that got very popular. He helped me start that up. I had never played with anyone, and he was like, play with me. He used to play on Xbox, but his buddy got him. Anyway, we started playing, and then it started from there, and now it's a pretty big staple in Overwatch's success. So he came over. It was his birthday. We had some fun, had some drinks, had some Overwatch shenanigans. That was a good time.
Jamaica.
And then Tony Hawk came out. Am I the only one here that got it?
Yep.
For now.
You are. For now.
Is anyone else here planning on getting it?
100%.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I'm gonna buy it just on PS4 just so I can whoop your ass in graffiti, John.
I need to see you play some of the stages because I don't understand some of the
Oh
things,
man,
but-
I put so much time into the actually probably every Tony Hawk game I put a lot of time into.
Nice. That's actually one of our topics coming up, which will put us into trends with benefits after we take a sipple of alcohol. I like that. Look at Jack's little smirk face. He's like, I like that. Jack, you got to do schoolwork after this podcast or gaming?
I don't know. I should do
You're like,
schoolwork,
hey.
but I probably won't.
Skyrim.
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 All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Mm.
Lydia said, "I think anyone can whoop John in that game. Sorry, not sorry."
Mhm.
What now?
Lydia
Lydia
said,
said
"I think anyone
you're
could beat-"
trash.
Yeah, pretty much. Tony Hawk.
I'm trash?
Tony Hawk, yeah.
You're telling me that me and this are the same? This thing that you dispose
no,
of.
that's a trash can. That holds you.
Yeah, that at least does its job.
Good one, Dakota. Fuck yeah, dude. That holds you. I go in there. That's my home. All right.
Like Oscar the Grouch. He's
Fuck.
totally trash.
All right, wait. Okay, real quick. Sorry. We pre-did the cheers. Everyone poured just a little bit because
Oh god,
you'll see why in 1 second. Just a little schnurple. Just a little, you know what I mean? Because
purple schnurple.
here. All right, let's get serious for one second. We don't like to do that around GGS, but
Oh god.
Chadwick
I'm feeling
Boseman,
sick.
Black Panther, passed away from cancer, age 43, I think. Is that correct?
I believe that was 8.
I would like to have a cheers for the King of Wakanda, Wakanda Forever. I'm sad for just me loving him so much, but I'm really sad for the younger generations, especially the Black culture. They lost their hero, and they need someone like that, especially now in times like this. So I'd like to cheers to the King of Wakanda himself. Cheers and rest in power. Thank you for what you did while you're here.
It's a very nice little toast, John.
That was the nicest thing I think I've ever heard out of John's mouth.
Thank you. Now, I don't want this to be like, okay, who's going to replace him? But I just want to have the quick conversation because there's talks
Yep.
that Shuri, his sister,
Yeah,
'Cause
that's,
I guess
that's
a
the
lot of-
only way.
Yeah.
the only reason I like it because a lot of people don't want it to get recast, which I'm fine with. Like, find some way to just let him
They're not.
have that.
There's no recast.
There's no
They're
recast. so-
they're writing him off in the second one. So
okay. And then is it for sure they're going with his sister?
They that I don't know.
Okay, just a kind of idea because that's like Jack said, the only way it can happen, and I think
Which
they
I
might.
think it'd be a great
realize
idea.
I think that put him in a predicament too, because prior to that, I think I was talking maybe to Bill about it, but in the comics, Ironheart was Shuri that replaced
Oh.
Iron Man, so
Yeah.
they could have gone that way if they
it.
wanted
Oh
to,
shit!
but
Yeah.
now they can make her Black Panther or Iron Man.
Yeah.
They have a choice.
I
now.
mean, it could go either way. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen in Doctor Strange, but supposedly somebody does come back from dead.
Hmm.
I
wanted
cannot
to
wait
touch,
for
I know none of us really play Fortnite, but Fortnite is actually doing a really cool event right now. They're doing the Marvel event, which they do, I think, every year since the movies have been coming out. They have a memorial for Black Panther there in game on the map. It's really cool. It's like a big Black Panther on like probably one of the highest hills in the game, which I thought was really cool. I don't like
Very
Fortnite,
dope.
I'm not into it, but that is
No, it's still cool. Still
Yeah.
cool for them to do that. What was it? So Fortnite did a thing. Marvel Avengers. They need to put out Black Panther soon
They are.
and just like hype that up. Just let us fucking just tear up some shit with him and cry while we're doing it because that'll be awesome. Oh god.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. November. yeah.
Oh god. You know, something like that. That's how Jeff plays every video game.
Off stream.
Off stream. All right, moving on. New Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War trailer.
Tomorrow, multiplayer trailer is tomorrow. Which
Okay,
is
do we have any? Have we seen any gameplay or just the cinematic?
I think it's,
just the cinematic? I think.
yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
all
we
captured
don't
in the
know
game
much
engine.
other than it's a direct sequel to the first Black Ops.
Yeah.
I have not watched any of it. I am super not into Call of Duty right now. I don't really like where they're going. It's just my opinion.
No, that's fine. It's a relevant opinion.
I mean, yeah.
This one's they're going back.
Jack, do you ever play Modern Warfare anymore?
Occasionally with my Harrison and Katie play, so I'll jump on with them sometimes.
All right, Jeff, do you still keep up with that at all ever?
Not really, not as much anymore.
Are you looking forward to this game? Do you think it's too early? Do we really
No.
need this game this year?
I am looking forward to it because
Yeah, you think
they're bringing back like just like Black Ops, like you get your campaign, your multiplayer, and zombies.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
they're all
zombies
coming
looks
back.
it'll probably be pretty good. I think
Do you
That's why
think
I'm looking
with-
forward to it.
that's what I have the most
did
memories
to
with
Warzone.
Call of Duty. Is me and my brother would play zombies like for hours. So like I'm
Oh,
excited
yeah.
for that to come back. But I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. Like even if the multiplayer sucks, like the campaign should like be pretty engaging. At least in like
Yeah.
the teasers, it looks like pretty cool. Or
What
like
I'm hoping for is what you were saying, Jack. Is I hope they go heavy on the campaign because since Warzone is still doing so well, and maybe obviously they're gonna have a multiplayer, but I don't think they are gonna. You think they're gonna have a battle royale in this game too, or right?
No, I think
I don't think so.
I think they said the battle royale is going to stick with Warzone, and I think this one will have multiplayer, but it's not going to be like the modern.
It's going to be
Warfare.
the domination and then the capture the flag and
I
normal
think
game modes.
so. Hopefully they have like Nuketown and like throwback maps.
New channel for sure be there. That is a staple.
they have some cool. I saw some of the game modes, or one of the game modes was leaked, and I don't know if any. And I know a lot of people didn't like World War II. I fucking loved it. It had some cool game modes like push the tank. You know, like you got to push the tank.
Payload.
Everyone has A, B, and C, and you got to push it. Like I love those kind of control maps. Then I think they are bringing some of those back. I forgot what they're called. I'm excited for this. I hope they go really campaign heavy, multiplayer heavy, add some cool game modes. I'll be all over this one because I've already moved on from Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Jeff, are you excited for these?
Yeah, I've been like zombies. Like, come on, I want to go campaign and then just like into zombies. That's all I want to do.
Campaign zombies would be the best scenario for you.
They do a favorite zombie.
It would be
map.
amazing.
It was just full of zombies.
Zombie campaign.
Jeff, did you ever have a first or a favorite zombie map?
It's been so long, and by the time, because I was never kept up when I was younger, like on the newer ones, because I couldn't afford it when it came out. So by the
Yeah.
time I would get something like that to play multiplayer, not many people were playing. So it was like I had to go solo, and you can only go so far when you're
Yeah.
playing zombies by yourself.
That's why I want to buy Jeff every video game that comes out with stories like that.
I can get it now. So
Right there with that
He
one.
works hard for the money. So hard for the money. Oh man, yeah. All right, I'm down with you. I think so. Yeah, I think we had a lot of plans with the last Modern Warfare about us playing together, but it was like when we played it. We played
Sometimes.
it quite a few times.
Yeah.
But by the time like we were here and then this was going on and then the battle royale came out and someone was playing that and it was, we were kind of split on what we were playing. I think this will be a good one without the battle royale taking over the game, that we can actually get in there and get some good GGS games, because I figure we probably all
we got
get this.
zombies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Zombies.
If not for anything else but GGS zombies, we should do it.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Okay, that's cool. 3 shows out that you have to be fucking watching. If not, kill yourself. The Boys. See you later, Jeff. The Boys. Season 2 just dropped. One of the best shows out, in my opinion, right now. The writing is awesome. The action is awesome. It's funny as hell. It's a new look at superheroes and what's going on there. That like the marketing, promotion of, and monetary value if they made money off superheroes. Second season just dropped. It has 3 episodes. I think that's what everyone's doing now. Put 3 episodes out and then a new one releases. Has anyone else seen The Boys here?
Yep. First season. I haven't started second season yet.
Got to get on that.
Not yet.
Oh, I will.
Let's do it.
Speaking of monetization, it's in every single one of my YouTube ads. So I've grown really bitter towards it.
It wants you to watch.
It's really ruined my experience on YouTube. So
that
and I can't skip the ads. So I choose
Your
not to watch
phone is always listening.
because it makes me really mad, and I'm like, fuck this show, dude. It's one of those shows where it's like meant to be a comedy, but when you see it as an unskippable ad every time you watch YouTube, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
You're just laughing at me. So
Jeff, have you seen the first season, boys?
No, not yet. I need to.
You seen the second season?
yes.
He skipped the first season.
All of
Figured
it.
all out in the second season.
All of that.
It's,
So I started.
it's good. You will love it, man. You will love it. All right.
I started Game of Thrones in the last season. I'm just going
Yeah,
backwards.
that's you did not.
I watched Game of Thrones like 4 times.
You missed everything that fucking happened, but it's all right.
I'm like, wow, this guy's alive now. He came back.
Nice.
Spoilers if you haven't seen a show that's over 5 years old.
Oh, that's fucking.
If you haven't watched Game of Thrones by now, you have nothing saving you from spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, God, oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
You know what I did? I really
Yeah.
fucked up when I first when we first started getting supporters. I for some reason I posted Jon Snow reading the script early when he finds out that he kills Daenerys, and I posted it, and then people were like, "You're ruining it! You're ruining it for me!" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I just spoiled the ending for a lot of people." Sorry, Kat. Sorry. A lot. I think even Maddie was pissed at. That was back in the day. All right. So that's the first show. Second show. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. I accidentally was scrolling while I was doing stuff. Raised by Wolves, Ridley Scott. I sent all you guys this little video that I saw this part and I was like, oh my God. And I sent all you guys this. Have you guys, does this pique your interest at all after seeing that video?
It reminds me a lot
Oh, yeah.
of the start of New Hope, but more badass.
Yeah. Dakota, this would be something you check out. Check out HBO Max, don't you? Yeah, you do. You're the one that got me into it.
I'm totally gonna watch it.
Yeah. Jeff, what'd you think about that clip I showed you? So the clip I shared with everyone, I don't have to go into anything, no spoilers. Someone is doing something that is exploding a lot of people, and it's awesome.
Jeff can reenact it for you if you need it.
Yeah, do it.
I can't. Because if I use my Black Bolt powers, everyone's gonna die.
I'm in a different state. I think I'm good.
Oh, that's good. Did you like that clip I sent you though?
I want to see you reenact it, or just like shamelessly just put like Photoshop your face into it and your noises instead of the scream. Just make you go ah.
It would actually look like diarrhea splattering it.
Yes.
Oh my! Just can we make that happen somehow?
Make the red hue green instead.
Yeah. All right, so that's the next video. Lydia, are you watching? That'll be the next edit. All right, so we got The Boys, season 2. We got Raised by Wolves, Ridley Scott, who we all know, and then the third one is Lovecraft Country. If you're not watching that show, you're missing out. It's awesome. It's spooky. It's suspenseful. It's the tone is awesome. It's weird as fuck. It's cool. It's relevant to what's going on. Like
Jordan Peele helped produce it. It's amazing.
J.J. Abrams is on this fucking director, maybe producer, something, writer. I don't know, but watch it. It's good. It is very, very good. So 3 shows you should be watching if you're not already. This just in. Gotham's knight in darkened armor ends up with coronavirus. We followed up with the Joker, and when questioned if he had anything to do with it, he gasped and started jerking it.
Post-COVID world we live in.
That's right. Robert P. tested positive for COVID, halting production of the new Batman movie. Jeff, do you care? All right, moving on.
Didn't The Rock also?
The Rock.
The Rock's family. Yeah, his
My
whole
dad.
family.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Everybody. The whole shebang. So, what does this mean for the Batman movie? It's going to be...
Just delayed.
And the hype's going to lessen for you, Jeff? Whatever hype's there is already... Now it's diminished.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Wait, there was hype from Jeff?
Yeah, I don't think there was.
That's what I'm saying. All right, well, get better, sir. I would really like to see this movie with you in it. I'm kind of intrigued now. You got me. I know Jack's excited for old Robert P. That's something we share.
Man,
All right, bye.
You know what we don't share?
Never
Bad
fails.
internet connection.
Never fails. Mole Man with the star fucking train right now. Thank you so much, Mole Man.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Also,
Just popping off.
if we go back a little bit,
Oh,
I
damn.
believe it was,
I'm back.
Cheska had a question for you guys that have beards. If anyone dared you to shave all your beards for 100,000 stars, would you?
Yeah, I'm
100,000
shameless.
stars.
To shave your beard?
What's that? So 100.
I don't even have a
$100?
beard. I'm assuming she's talking to Jeff or
No.
John.
Oh yeah, no, this is
I could
dirt.
do it.
I put dirt on my face before the stream, so it looks like I have a beard. So I'm cool as like you guys.
I couldn't do it. It means
No,
more than money
no.
to me. It means
That's like
I'm not in the
10,000.
military anymore.
That's like $10,000, John.
Well, yeah, I'd shave the fuck out of it. No, stupid.
Yeah, a thousand stars is.
Molman's
10.
already doing it right now. So I mean,
He's
I guess
on
you
his
don't have to-
way.
yeah, you don't have to.
Jessica
do
the
it.
train.
Jessica
We're
asked
getting close.
also if we make TikToks, and no.
No,
We're not.
that's it.
We make
There's no
we make
GGS
Facebook.
TikTok.
We make Facebook.
maybe we
And
should start
YouTube.
one.
Go check our YouTube out. We're gonna start doing a little silly stuff right there, right there. What were we talking about? Oh yeah,
Oh,
Tony
What's up?
Hawk
there you go.
1 and 2 remake just hit, and it's milkshakes bringing all the 30-year-old boys to the courtyard to ollie, kickflip, and nose grind their way out of depression. This remake is
Doesn't work-
fucking
Doesn't
clean
work
as
like
shit.
that.
What's up?
If you don't dark side grind, I'm not coming out of depression.
Yeah. I'm not-
I need to see a Christ stare from John.
Dude, this remake's clean. It's smooth. I was scared. I was so scared about the controls, how it was going to control. They nailed it. They nailed it. I don't know the studio who did the remake, but they've done Crash Bandicoot Team Racing, Crash Bandicoot, and a couple other big ones that I can't remember. Maybe Spyro. I don't know, but they know what the fuck they're doing. I was alive for the Tony Hawk phenomenon and thriving during that time when he landed the 900 on MTV. I was there like, I could do an ollie on the skateboard. Look, Tony
Same here.
Hawk.
Same here.
Jack, I know that was a little before your time. Do you know
I
who
came
Tony
at
Hawk is?
the tail end of that.
Yeah. The 360 out of the 900. Just the tail end.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last one.
More the one. I mean, I think I played Pro Skater 3.
There's like 6 of them, isn't there?
There's like 4.
Pro Skaters, I think there's 4, and then it goes into
4?
Underground, and then Underground 1 and 2, or Underground 1 and 2.
But I played
That sounds
Skate
right.
a lot. Skate
Okay.
was my Tony Hawk. Or at
So
least
I'm
in terms of
thinking,
the age range.
what I'm thinking is that this remake is going to lead to a new Tony Hawk on PlayStation or on the next gen.
Probably.
That's what I think.
I'd rather have a new Skate. But
I think we're getting a new Skate 4. I
Oh,
believe.
yeah.
I was. They only called it Skate though, so I'm skeptical to see what it is.
You're like, old skate, new skate? What's going on here?
Well,
Describe the skate.
Jack, I don't
Yeah.
know if you've seen Session XL, and there's another one on Steam that are actually doing really well. They're very similar to Skate.
Yeah, but it's not Skate.
True, you're right. Fair.
It's not Skate.
He knows stuff. Okay.
It'd be like wanting to play SSX and then playing like that downhill, like that new snow game that came out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah. I
SSX
get
is
it.
like fire.
Steve.
tricky.
Yeah, it's a sick game, but like when you play like what was it called? Ride?
Right, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one where you different things you can
It
do.
was just
The
it's
EA
just not like, you know.
let's give a shout out to Mole Man real quick. He is
Still, that train is still going hot
that
damn.
train
It's
is
stop.
gone higher. It's still
Yeah.
going.
Jesus.
He moved from 100 to 200 stars. So.
Yeah.
Jesus. I gotta get another chaser. I'll do a shot for a moment in 1 second. I'm just gonna let Jeff talk while I run and grab that with this question. Jeff, did you ever play Tony Hawk back in the day, and are you interested in this remake at all?
Yeah, I think I was so hard into the first Tony Hawk. I think that was the first game I almost broke a controller playing. Back when I was a young
A youngin.
angsty kid.
Was
a
your
little
beard
pissed
the
off.
same length?
No, this didn't come in until like fucking after high school.
I've been growing this for about 10 years. Um,
I haven't shaved once. That's just how
never
it comes
shaved my
in.
life. I just got the Freddie Mercury stash. That's all I can work with.
Doesn't look
That's
bad.
good. No, I was.
What was the one trick you guys like always went for? Like whenever I played, like Dark Side grind, 100% every time.
Oh yeah.
Like that's my favorite grind in the game. And I
Yeah,
I was really good. Like my friends and I would all like compete, and I was really good at like the street skating, and like they're always better at like the park skating.
Yeah, Bert. I actually, so here's a funny story. So my mom actually had a friend that worked for Activision. And I don't know if you guys remember, you can actually put in actual people's name that work for Activision in the game, and you could play as their avatar.
Oh,
So
no.
his name was Mark something. I can't remember his last name. And I got Spider-Man 1 and 2 and Spider-Man the first like open world one. We had to collect the comics and everything.
Yeah.
I got all those games for $20 when games used to be $40 because my
nice.
mom knew the guy. So I always got these games for super cheap, and I always played as his character because I was like so happy that my mom knew somebody that worked for her. Like I'm Mark, Mom, look, that's so cool. I
Here's
just
your
fell
video
cracked
game
my head
dad.
open. Right?
Video game dad.
That's great. Yeah, so Tony Hawk, I mean, they really just fucking nailed it. The soundtrack is epic. They have they have a lot of songs off the old soundtrack and a lot of new songs that just fit the vibe perfectly.
Is Trapped in there, or do they take them out? Like I heard a rumor. It's
Tell me the
Headstrong,
rumor.
gonna take you on. There's
Yeah.
there and there's.
Headstrong, we'll take on anyone.
I thought they said they were gonna take them out. Maybe that's just a joke.
I haven't heard it.
Oh, maybe they did.
I haven't
Oh,
heard it
maybe
on
they
there.
did.
I've been playing for a while, but okay. So we're on Facebook. We stream to Facebook. We all know that they fucking are touchy about their music.
Oh
so
yeah.
I was kind of scared to stream this. What I did is I turned the music sound effects down to a 3, which is still pretty decent when I listen to the stream. You can still hear it, which is weird.
Yeah.
They haven't said shit about it, so I don't know if it's because it's the video game.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna keep streaming it. I mean,
I'm just gonna tag Tony Hawk then and play music. Fuck him.
tag Tony Hawk.
Well, because if you can play, because you're playing that game, like
Oh, okay.
it's irritating as
Maybe.
fuck.
It's awesome. I love it. Good job. All right, moving on. We got this just happened. Xbox Stupid Series S Sucks Box release. Smallest version, $299. Looks like a little fucking little oven or a little stovetop that you fucking cook ham on.
I saw a picture. It was a washing machine next to that. The big old window.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What is this? What is this? This is not the new one, right? This is a slim new, the one that's out now.
Yeah, this is the this is
not.
what
Is the
they're-
new one coming out?
yeah, this is the next
it's a-
gen. Well, it's their like
It's a
affordable
downgraded
version.
next gen.
Fuck
It's
is that?
So
downgraded
they have
too.
their is a $500 version of the like the big, like, you know, you get everything in it, and then
and probably with the hard disk, you could put a disc in.
yeah, and this one is
Okay.
like it's $300. It still runs games really well, like better than the current gen Xbox. It's a little more. It doesn't have it's not as nice as the more expensive one, but like
Okay.
it's
But
the
it still gets
smallest
the point
Xbox
across.
ever. Honestly, I think it's a big win. If you play video games and you aren't and you don't really care about exclusives, like I would see this and be like, I have a small little machine. Like it's no, like the controller is like it shows it next to the controller, and it's like it's pretty small. But for what if it can do what they say it's going to do, I'd be super excited because
Shoot,
it's
small man.
it would cost as much as a Nintendo Switch, but play next gen games. And it's tiny, and you can just kind of bring it around with you. Like if you had to like go like do like stuff,
Yeah.
Like it really wouldn't be. It's a wild bill.
Bill!
Weird.
Nice.
Ooh,
So you think it's a win?
I think it's a win, personally.
Like, I mean, don't you think it's taken away from sales of their big
No,
fucking? No,
I don't think so. I think if you were gonna buy a next gen console and you could afford it, I think you're gonna buy the $500 version. I think if you're a parent and your kid wants to buy the new Xbox and it's pandemic season and you've been struggling, this is a great option to give your kid a new console, and it's not gonna break your bank. Like, it's $200 less than the most expensive one, but still he can play with his friends, or she can play with his friends or her friends.
He did a little too much drinking over quarantine. We got 300. What do you want?
Yeah, you know, I think this is let's say you're going to college and you don't have a console, and you're like, oh shit, like I don't really have space for a giant one, and I don't have a ton of money, but I can spend $300 and get a pretty small thing that can play like Cyberpunk or like any of the games I want to play with my friends.
It's like
coming out.
just big enough to crack up your Molly on top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
So I think like
it's stuck in the fan.
I personally think like I see it when I saw that I was like, okay, this is smart. This is a good move by Xbox.
I don't hate it. I just think that if they're trying to push sales for this brand new next gen, they're kind of shooting themselves in the dick. That's the only thing that I kind of gotta like. Okay, they're trying to push this new Xbox, get sales up for that, and now they release this. It's gonna take away from sales a lot. A lot of people are gonna buy this, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna take away from sales. I mean, if more people are gonna buy this because it's cheaper, then that's a win.
But instead of getting 500 for the big one, they're only getting 300. So it's
More
what I'm
people
saying
buy
is
it.
that
Think about
if a million
how
people do that, and then they lose $200 at a million transactions, they're losing overall money. Monetary.
Well, think about Apple. Apple has their iPhone SE, which is it's a $400 iPhone.
Yeah.
It does everything. It has the same processor and this like all the same features that the camera's not as nice and it's smaller, but it pretty much is the same phone as the $1,200 iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Yeah.
So they have a $400 phone versus an $1,100 or like $1,100 iPhone, and both of them do well because they fit that they're able to cover more of like a demographic. Like you have a kid who's getting his first cell phone. Oh well, let's get him an iPhone SE. Or a kid getting his first console. Let's get him the small Xbox. Like I think it caters to people who are going to want that, like the next gen experience. They're going to pay the $200 more for that console. I think people like my brother. He doesn't care about the next gen.
Yeah,
he doesn't really. He's I don't fucking care. Like if I can run games on it, I don't give a fuck. So he's gonna buy the $300 version because he doesn't like game that much, but he still wants to play with his friends. So like,
gotcha.
Also, I mean, to be fair, every game that's gonna be exclusive on Xbox, like Halo and shit, that's coming out to PC. So it's like really, they're in my opinion, I think they're already gonna lose money in a different way. So I mean,
I think it'll help them make money.
With the tiny Xbox, you think it'll sell more than the big Papa Xbox?
I think so. I would probably buy a small Xbox,
just because the kids that are getting it for Christmas or whatever. How are you going to convince your mom to pay an extra $200? You're like, but it has an extra 6 teraflops of data transfer. She's like, 2 teraflops. I don't give a fuck. It's $200 less.
Yeah, that's what my mom would have said. So like,
so I think the older generation that games that can afford it and that want the extra power, they'll buy the $500 one. The younger generation are the people that can't quite afford the full thing, but it'll still run every single new next gen game. Like it's just a matter of if you want to do it at 1440p, like 60 FPS kind of thing, you're going to buy the $500 one.
Well, now we just need to hear what PS5 is going to do with their shit. So maybe that'll happen next week or.
And the release date was.
I think it's a power move.
November 10th.
By Xbox.
Yeah.
Releasing their shit early.
Well, it got leaked, but I liked how they leaned into it. They're like, "All right, fuck it."
Yeah.
They played off it. And they're like, "All right, let's make it official." Like that was their tweet.
It's really the only thing you can do. Like, no, that's not it.
Oh god,
it totally is. Just kidding.
But they're coming out.
They did well with that.
November 10th is the
November
release date.
10th.
So there should be a similar release window for PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Should be.
I got the money on hold now. Just got my money. Just gonna use my money to buy himself a PS5.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. The main segment. Avengers Assemble. Marvel's Avenger. spoiler alerts. We are going to talk about some stuff, but listen,
My
okay.
comprehension.
If you didn't think Captain America was coming back, just what do you know? Like, if that's a spoiler, sorry, sorry. Okay. With that said, Square Enix Marvel Avengers hit full release on September 4th after a 4-day pre-play for those who pre-ordered. GGS has been there from the first beta, so now let's discuss how it stacked up to other games this year, and we'll talk about a in-depth about this game. Now, Jack hasn't played it. He's busy with school. That's fine. We know that. We're still glad he's here for the conversation. So, Jack, if there's anything you want to hear a little bit more detail, just holler at us, okay?
Okay.
We love seeing your face here. It makes everyone else watch us. You're the pretty boy, okay? I already know that. I'm just kidding. It's Jeff. We all know it's Jeff.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dan.
God damn, that was the best time of my fucking life. But
That was amazing.
Dakota, I think you were at work, and I don't know if Jack caught it, but all right. We got to talk about it real quick. So Jordan was here yesterday. We were playing, having fun, and then Cedric, I think, Devin
Jones.
Devin Jones.
Yeah, Devin Jones. What's up, Devin? Always in the chats, always showing up. So he's awesome. So anyway, I was sitting there with Jordan, we're playing, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm proud of you, man. You're a great dad." And I was like, "Thanks, man. Thanks." I was thinking, because I have 2 kids, Sonny and Scott, and I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And I'm like, he said something else, and I'm like, oh. He's like Jordan's dad.
He's like, yeah, my son just turned 19. How old is yours?
Yeah, and I'm like, son? And I'm like, oh shit, okay. He thinks Jordan is my son now. So it literally opened up to one of the funniest fucking little moments of gaming for me, for Jordan to call me dad. I call him son. It's good. It's good. Now
Aren't
it'll
you
never
at the
stop.
same
So
age?
thank you, Devin. All right, let's talk about Marvel Avengers. So
No.
we've all played it, been there from the beta. We all got a piece of the beta. Even Jeff, right? You played the open beta right before the release, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So just to go over it real quick and catch everyone up to speed, here we go. Kamala Khan wins a contest, finds herself gaining superpowers after a very bad accident during what was supposed to be an Avenger Appreciation Day, A-Day as we now call it. Kamala gets her new powers and gains the title as Miss Marvel. She teams up and helps the Avengers reunite to fight the evil corporate plot to vaccinate the new infected mutants all over the city. So there was this huge explosion, a lot of new mutants popping up with powers and shit like that. This corporation that kind of like, did they plant the bomb? Did they not plant the bomb? They did. And then these people have powers, but now they have the vaccine, so they're going to make money off profiting off getting these guys off, getting their powers away.
That's what they want you to think.
That's what they want you to think, Jeff, right? That's what they want you to think.
I mean, I was going for a Twilight Zone thing,
Yeah.
but that was,
You were going to keep it going. I was going
I was-
to fucking beat behind it.
Sound.
Do it.
It doesn't work, John. It doesn't work. I hate it.
I think it was great.
Stop.
All right. So let's talk story. Okay. I'm gonna just be a little vague, and then we'll touch on some things. All right. So I like the story. I like getting the Avengers assembled. I like the originality. Jeff, was this an original story? I know that you follow the comics.
I'm not sure. It doesn't sound familiar.
Hold on. Dakota!
might.
Oh,
He
sorry,
might
I don't know
have.
if you guys saw. I had to go grab my vodka because every moment says everybody take a shot now, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
will make it worth the while. So
Yeah. All right. So we'll take the shot, but afterwards, Dakota,
that's me.
was this? I know that you keep up with a lot of Marvel lore and comic books and stuff like this. As far as your knowledge goes, we'll take the shot and then you answer afterwards. Was this story of Avengers? Was this an original story? Cheers, Mole Man!
Thank you, Mole Man.
PBS episode
Cheers.
50.
All right, to answer that question, I believe this is all made for the game. I don't believe I could be wrong. Maybe Jeff knows a little more, but I believe all of this is actually just made for the game. I don't think any of it actually is for comics. 5,000 stars by moment.
Holy
Fuck,
shit.
dude.
Oh, that's a dope. What is that?
Damn.
Voltron?
That's super,
Is that
yeah.
Voltron? What is that? That's amazing.
That's so cool.
What are you guys looking at?
Look at the chat on your phone.
I can't. You gotta be the scripter.
Well, we can't
Oh,
help
it's so
it.
hard to shut that page down, open another one, and then reopen.
You don't want me to talk this shit
If you
up,
hold the
dude.
bottom of your phone, you hold up, you can go to different parts of your phone. But, you know,
Oh, God. Thank God Dakota taught me that trick. That I fucking learned the first second of having the phone.
Then use it.
and he's still saying stars. Anyways, I don't believe that any of this is actually in the comics. There's things that happen like it in comics, but not to the extent of this. But I don't really know Kamala too well. Like, this is a little bit newer for me.
Thank God Dakota taught me that trick.
Hey, there he is.
I feel like they took like parts of different stories that were already there and kind of made a new one.
Because you told me about who Kamala Khan was and how she took. So that's a real story. That's a real comic, right?
Yes.
And the Terrigen Mist was a popular one. That's like half the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show is that
Terrigen
plot
Mist.
point. The Terrigen Mist creating Inhumans and
Inhumans.
I don't know
That's what they're called, not mutants. Inhumans. Thank you. Okay, so overall, wait, hold on, wait. So I like the story, getting the new Avengers assembles, running into other heroes, twists and turns, like finding out Black Widow was helping you the whole time in disguise. That was pretty sweet when she finally comes out, and you're like, you knew it, but you didn't know it, but you knew it, kind of thing. Nice original story. Now that I know it is fairly original. I'm sure, so they take bits and pieces and put it all together. So that's pretty fucking awesome. Nice original story in my books with nice side missions for leveling up. Jeff, what'd you think about the campaign, the original story of Marvel Avengers? And then I'll get to you, Dakota.
Oh, I loved it. I loved the entire story they told, and a lot of the voice acting and just the way and everything. Because I know some SquareEnix stuff, sometimes their dialogue and interactions in some of their games is really like, it just doesn't feel, it's not natural.
It's RPG-ish, where one person talks and then the other person talks, and then one person. I feel you on that one, yeah.
I think they did Kamala really, really well. They made her.
She has personality.
She's the excited young teen, kind of meeting her heroes, but not overly cringy or awkward about it. She has like one or two spots that she can't hold it in, but I think that adds to the character because it's not her entire personality. It like happens once or twice, and she just can't.
She gets like all giddy and everything.
And even then, it's still fairly subtle. But
Jeff, just to interject, you said cringy. What is the most cringiest part of the whole game is when Jarvis goes, "All I do is win, win, win." Oh god.
Nope. Jarvis can do whatever. He's golden. He's immune to criticism.
He's immune to criticism.
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep going.
No, one of the I can think of off the top of my head is when they finally like, and they're gonna fight or some point, and she's standing next to Cap. And she's like, "Aren't you gonna say it?" And like,
oh yeah.
Looks over. He's like, "Say what?" And she's like, Avengers assemble. I was like,
that was great.
I was like super subtle. It was a little cringy. He's just like,
it was cute.
It was cute. Yeah. That was like the one I can pull off the top of my head. I think there was.
Jack, are you familiar with Kamala Khan as like the character? Yeah, I wasn't either. So we're on the same boat on that one. I didn't know her until this one, and then when you picked your character and it said Miss Marvel, then I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means, because I just watched Miss Marvel and that wasn't her.
That doesn't look like her.
Yeah, I saw a different version. All right, Jeff. So the twists, the turns, it was engaging enough to you for you to say yes. Okay, I'm cool with this story. It got me enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I loved it. I would recommend it for the story, I guess, even if you don't want to do anything else.
Dakota, what'd you think about it?
I absolutely loved it. As you know, I plowed through the fucking story real quick. I
Yeah.
loved it because had so much fun, and I'll give you a little background because I obsessed with something that you guys all know. You have Laura Bailey. I mean, you have a solid voice acting chart from all the characters that are in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You got Nolan North, who plays Iron Man and Tony Stark. You have Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham, who are both big voice actor people. Travis plays Thor, and Laura Bailey plays Black Widow. They're actually those two are married.
Abby?
What's that?
Abby from Last of Us 2?
Yep, correct.
Iron Man was Drake from Uncharted.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yes, and they are both. I mean, they're all great, but they are both Critical Role active players. They are on the show every week.
Well, we knew you were going to say that.
Of course, why not? I'm gonna mention it. Fuck it. But it's so cool. Just overall, the voice cast is amazing.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us, please. But the game itself, dude, I love the story, man. The watching the transformation of George Tarleton to MODOK was fucking awesome. It was so cool to see that happen. I loved it, man. I had a great time playing it. That's why I plowed through it so quick. But the end game,
I didn't know. All right, so everyone knows, like, you know who MODOK is, like, from seeing him in the comics and this and that.
X-Men, if you ever watched the X-Men back in the day, the cartoon, he was like one of the main big baddies of the whole thing.
But usually you just see him in his final stage. You don't ever see him getting into that stage. So it was cool to see how he transformed from this guy to this huge fucking head with fucking robot arms killing motherfuckers.
It's like John when he hit Platt.
Mm-hmm.
2700 DPS, I'm the best.
So who is everybody's main? I want to because I know we're gonna eventually play with each other, but what do you like, Jeff and
Iron Man.
Hold the shit on, okay? It's right here. Can you hold on a second?
I can't see your phone.
Exactly. Don't jump in front of it.
Sorry, I saw an open window. I was gonna just go in.
There are no open windows. I have closed them all and wrote about it. All right.
Account.
So let's talk about the team that is assembling here. Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, her power. She has the healing spirit. Where she gets real big. That's her ultimate. She's like a new age Elastigirl. When I see her, that's what I think. I think what is that?
I think she was out
Pixar.
before Elastigirl came out.
She was around before Elastigirl?
I believe so.
I would say.
But I know Elastigirl before I knew her.
Yeah. That's fine.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would compare it to. We got Hulk, Smash, Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, Captain America. Did I forget anybody? No. Jack, and I know you haven't played it, but if you think in the future and you were going to play this game, who do you think that you would main out of all those names that I just said?
Probably Hulk.
Hulk? You're a Hulk guy?
I think he'd be the most fun to play.
Because Hulk smash.
Yeah.
It was fun.
From what I've watched you guys play, like his jumping around and that stuff, like when I do Primal Rage.
Yeah.
So I'd probably do that, or I don't know, maybe Captain.
I figure you for a Captain guy.
Yeah, I love Captain
That's what I
America.
figured. Yeah.
But whenever that Spider-Man DLC, I'd probably just play Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so real quick, let's talk about these heroes real quick. I have Avengers pulled up right here, so we're gonna hit on their powers real quick, and then we're gonna talk about. You'll see. All right.
However, if they had Hank McCoy, that's who I'd pick. But I doubt he'd be.
Is that Beast?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's going into X-Men. That's not.
But here's the thing: the reason why that's not the craziest thing ever for Jack to say is because this game plays like Marvel Alliance. So I can't wait. They're gonna have to. There's so much DLC stories. They could add Avengers. They could add X-Men. It's literally Marvel Alliance, but big boy.
Give me Wolverine, dude. All day, all fucking day. Wolverine.
Who?
Wolverine.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I've already had dreams and came
Or
6 times
Nightcrawler.
thinking about fuck.
Nightcrawler's dope. Yeah, dude.
It'd be
Nightcrawler.
sick.
Exactly. So this is where that game could go. Is where I fucking hope it goes. We'll talk more about that in a minute. All right. So Kamala Khan, she has the healing spirit. Her ult is her R1 is high five, huge high five, a bust to everybody.
So much fun.
And then her like ult, we'll say it's called Embiggen. She just gets very, very huge and fucking is very, very powerful. I mained her my first beta go around, and she was the strongest character I've made this whole time. She was very, very useful in a fight. So then we go to Hulk. We got Bone Shaker. This is where pretty much he just fucking slaps the ground in front of the enemies and does some damage. His R1 Stranglehold. This is the one that Jack likes, where you run and you grab somebody by the neck and then you just. Oh, you like the Hulk Buster one by Iron Man when you do that too. That's right. But anyway, so Hulk has his own one where he goes and grabs the motherfucker by the neck, slams him to the fucking ground. And then his ultimate is the Thunderclap. Also, what Jeff and I do on the weekends to each other's butts.
Looks a little different in game, but same thing.
All right, let's talk.
Same energy.
Oh yeah, same energy for sure.
Same energy. Let's talk about Iron Man real quick. Also, another one that I thought Jack would main when I was playing this game. It seems like somebody Jack would like. Arc Overload. This is where he does the arc reactor emitting massive pulse electric shocks to everyone in the area, and then they are weak. You can go beat their fucking ass. He has the R1 Unibeam, which is my favorite of his. Dude, he opens his chest and just the sound that it makes with the headphones turned up is just, I'm like, oh yes, melt those motherfuckers' faces.
Do you like when he uses it and says, I gotta get something off my chest?
Oh, dude, it's awesome. It's so cool. Then he has the Hulk Buster, which I just found out that you can give to other people on your team. By holding, so what is it, L1 and R1 to ult?
Yeah.
So you have to hold these buttons down, and then you place the Hulk Buster for someone else to get into. I did not did that. That never did when I played this game, okay? But that sounds badass. Did you do this, Jeff?
No, just because
you wanted the Hulk Buster for yourself.
Yeah, it's probably because I'd have to give it to an NPC and they'd probably just.
Can the Hulk get in the Hulk Buster?
That would be fucking amazing.
Ooh.
I don't know.
What if he gets in as a fucking what's his name? Bryant Gumbel? What's his name?
Bryant Gumbel.
Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner.
Yeah. Holy shit.
So so I didn't know that you could give that to someone else. You know what? But here's the thing that I need to do is read because it says it right here. If you hover over the Hulk Buster, it says, alternatively, hold these buttons down and give it to a friend. So I need to invest in some reading materials and further that on my own. Let's talk about Thor. This motherfucker, this goddamn guy right here is my favorite. I just got some Tachyon gear for some reason, but all right. Warrior's Fury. This is when he calls upon the thunder and then fucks some people up with his hammer. It's great. Everyone around him is getting electrocuted. Does massive damage. God Blast powers up lightning and shoots it right through their anuses. Explodes them just the way Jeff likes to go out. And then his ultimate Bifrost. This is where he gets sucked up into that rainbow fucking thing, and then you can pick
the Bifrost.
The rainbow Bifrost.
The Bifrost, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that thing. And then you can pick where you want to come. Like Doomfist's Thunderfuck punch, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
I think it might have been a different name, but it was close.
What is it really?
Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike.
Meteor Strike. There you go. It's just like that. It's just think meteor strike. All right, let's talk about Captain America. We got Rally Cry. This is where he makes everyone around them stronger.
It increases their recharge rate for their skills.
Okay.
It's a really good ability.
And then if you fight anyone around you, they take more damage, correct? Yeah, additional damage.
Yeah.
They do. Okay. His R1 Steamroller, this is where he throws his shield at a very high capacity and it dun, 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 hits everybody, lands back into his arm. Did you like that sound effect, Dakota?
That was great, dude. That was like on exactly what it sounds like.
It was pretty.
And then you have one of my favorite ults, the Brooklyn Brawler. Not my favorite hero to main, but one of my favorite ults is the Brooklyn Brawler. So you do this, he smashes into the ground, and then he can throw his shields as his punch.
That's so cool.
So when you start, instead of like you punching, now you're throwing your shield, and you're dunk, dunk, stunk, stunk, dunk, dunk, stunk.
That's even better.
Did you do the sounds?
Yeah, exactly. Like they.
I didn't see your name in the credits, but
It does massive
I want to.
damage.
Now I want,
Let's talk.
Now, John, I want to see, and like so the intros to some of the Marvel movies now, where it's like the silhouette of the characters like rushing and coming in, and you know how it has Cap like throwing a shield like this.
Yeah.
I want your face on it. And I want you to be like, ah.
Oh, that's great. All right, let's talk about Black Widow. Veil of Shadows. This is where she turns everyone invisible, which you can get around lasers. You can sneak up behind people and beat the shit out of them. The whole team, if you're around them, it makes them invisible. It's pretty useful. Then her Widow's Bite, electric shock to whoever's around it. Good for laying it down and then shooting the motherfuckers while they're in it. Then we have Power Surge. This is where she gets a bow staff given to her by Donatello, the Ninja Turtle.
She goes full Gambit.
She does. That's better. I take Donatello back, and I'll add
both.
Gambit.
Oh, Gambit, yeah. We'll have to do that. Piggyback off that really quick. It's crazy because when I played her, the animations and the movement when she has the bow staff is very much like one of the Hunter powers in fucking Destiny. It's literally the same movement. How she lunges forward and she like does a hit. It's so crazy. Like it's very familiar.
That's dope. All right, so we just talked about the heroes and all their abilities. Let's talk about, as Dakota asked earlier, who's everyone's favorite? We know that Jack would go with Hulk because Hulk smash. Even after all those moves, who would you pick? Still Hulk?
Or Captain, those two.
Or Captain?
Hulk's still tanky, so.
Hulk's very tanky.
I like tanky.
I know.
He did. Yeah, his ground smash one, it taunts everyone around him so they attack you.
Oh, and Hulk.
Yeah, so
that's like that's my my mainstay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Dakota, who was your favorite hero and why and what level did you get to them? Not power level, what level?
So I switch off between Thor and Captain America. I love
if you had to pick one.
Damn, if I had to pick one, that's a really tough one. Probably Thor, because because it's Travis Willingham, because I love his voice. Two, his gameplay it's so much fun. It's so smooth. I love throwing the hammer. It's like God of War when you throw your hammer and you have to pull it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so much. It's just
who all right here did massive throws and callbacks just for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I threw it straight up to see how far I could fucking throw it.
I even have a video on YouTube. I want everyone to see, because to me, one of the greatest things of God of War was throwing that fucking axe and recalling it. There's nothing better. So fun, there's nothing better.
And the sound,
and the feeling.
Yeah, dude, it's
the feeling
great.
of the thing. You're holding a controller and you feel this fucking axe enter his hand. The way they did it is phenomenal.
John, were you about to say it's the feeling of the thickness that gets you going? Because that's what it sounded like you were about to say.
You know what? Now when you say it like that, I'm very horny.
You're like, it's got the feeling of the throw.
The thickness is good.
Just like the feeling of that thickness, baby.
Yeah. Okay, keep going, Dakota. So yeah, throwing the or the hammer.
Yeah, and I love his.
I'm taking a shot. I love you all.
I can't remember his ability at the moment because I'm not thinking of it like that. Just think of the gameplay. But his ult where you call your summon. It's basically a summoning circle that like you hover over wherever you want to
Bifrost.
Summon
What
to.
the
Yeah.
Bifrost.
Talk about it, Dakota. Jesus Christ.
I have ADHD and I can't remember what we were talking about a second ago. Who were we talking about right now? No, but it's so much fun. It feels so cool when he just lunges down from the sky like lightning bolts. Thor's great. I love Captain America too, but Thor is probably I would say my number one.
All right, Jeff.
Iron
Who's
Man.
your main and why? Oh, whoa, wait. Before Dakota, what do you remember? What level you got him to?
I think I have him at level 15.
Okay, cool. Jeff, go.
All right, my Iron Man.
Iron
Well,
Man.
just out of convenience, because
convenience?
I would get like those turrets on the walls
Mhm.
annoy the ever living piss out of me.
They're the worst
And I
thing
hate
ever
having
invented.
I hate having to hold down, aim, and then look, and I would have to like throw something. But with the Iron Man's repulsors, you can kind of just turn in the general direction and use a blast. Just go, boom, that's done. That one's done, and they're done. They're out.
Did you use his other laser beams more than the repulsor? His secondary laser beams would just lock on. You could hold it down and melt people. It's way better than the repulsor.
I love the rockets.
No. I do, yeah. I'll use the repulsors just for fun because I love just the full heavy combo.
Yeah,
it hits really hard, and then the rockets. I think I use the lasers the least actually.
So I'm the only one that did it.
I need to use them. I don't know. It's just the rocket's so strong, and the repulsors cost the least amount of that energy to get the turds down quick. So
what level did you get him to?
I was playing before we started. I think I got him to 29.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, he surpassed me crazily.
So my favorite.
I go hard.
Jeff's
well, I
the
didn't
best
switch
gamer
off
in
to.
it.
I didn't switch off to code. I like pretty much it was just Iron Man. Just Iron Man. I didn't like everyone else is really low level.
So
everybody else is low level pretty much.
My favorite was Iron Man at first. But then because of flying around and the turrets, I could take care of the turrets very easily as Iron Man. But then Sir Thorington, Thor came into my life, and I like his flying ability better. I think it's more open in a way, and I can throw that goddamn hammer through just whatever I need to. He's beast. He's like a tank. He is a tank, right? That's what would he be classed as a tank?
I would think so. I don't know if any of his skills directly tank related, but
he feels tank. And that's what's cool. If I can produce a lot of damage and still feel like a tank, that's what I like. That's that puts me right up there. His ultimate's cool. The Bifrost is awesome. The way that you can hold R2 and then use his Bifrost energy to slap people around with the lightning. I don't ever die when I'm Thor. I'll die when I'm up close fighting, with Black Widow and Captain America. That's when I die, is when I'm up close. I got to be able to fly out of there and, heal up or something. I need to be able to get in there and get the fuck out. So I got Thor up to level 15. So what's your power level, Jeff, if you're level 29? My power level is 44.
It goes up so quick, but I'm hovering around 78 or 80.
Damn, son.
Getting close.
What's the cap again?
Oh, I don't know. I know one of the achievements is to get a hero's power level to 250. So
250?
That's a trophy.
I think that's soft cap right now. It's kind of like they're doing kind of like a Destiny style.
Yeah,
Did anyone level up Kamala at all? The main character?
Oh yeah.
I think she's my second highest just from how much
she's devastating. She's pretty
good.
Okay. So the gameplay fun, a bit repetitive until you unlock some new moves, but that's okay. More fun but it's more fun than repetitive. Stages were big enough to fly around on. There were some closer ones, but I started to get that technique down. They got used to the flying mechanics, which helped a lot. I know we were talking about that before. All right, let's talk about some bad things. And I feel like maybe this happened only to me because Jeff experienced.
Nowhere near what you did.
Nowhere near what I did. I have a lot of videos right now on GG Glitches Get Stitches YouTube I have at least 4 of big glitches that I countered multiple times in this game. So the choppiness and missing sounds made battles a little awkward. I would be slapping someone with Thor's hammer and hearing nothing except for a Black Widow 10 feet away punching someone.
Like an actual spider?
What?
Like an actual spider outside your door?
Spider. Get the spider off me! You hear Thor screaming.
Black Widow trying to like get in your room.
Yeah. So missing dialogue and cutscenes and skipping voiceovers made the story a little hard to engage in fully. I was forced to skip a lot of scenes. Jeff, this wasn't the case for you, I know that, but to me it felt a little unpolished and maybe they rushed it. But okay, so this didn't happen to Jeff. Dakota, did you have these problems?
I have not had a single issue at all.
Well, fuck me!
That's why I told you your PS4 has a weak bloodline. Actually, I ran into one towards the end, John. Where
You're just gonna be pulled out your ass right now.
No, it was I feel like the subtitles that I had on didn't match what they were saying in like one part.
Happen all the time. I don't know what
Happens
to like sometimes.
Towards the end of the game, and then like it wasn't matching what they were saying, and then it was also like a step behind when of the audio. Just that only happened like at one spot, and then once it went to the next scene, everything was
I wonder
fine.
if mine happened the same exact spot as yours because that only happened
Something with MODOK towards the end.
Yeah.
It was like a MODOK
Yeah.
spot. Oh, so maybe that one's
That's
across
funny.
the board.
It happened to me several times along my journey.
Yeah, no, I
Did I wake the kids?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it was the strategic
Heat of the moment.
Heat of the moment.
Jeez, everything was broken in the background.
Wi-Fi.
Yo, babe, there were so many glitches.
There's a lot of glitches in Avengers, and it makes me angry. See you
That's
later.
fine.
She just walks away like, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So here's what's happening now. I can't load into my campaign. It just loads screens for several days. I can get in only to the multiplayer, which that's how I looked at everyone's stats right now. So that's what kind of game I'm playing right now. Who do I write to? The congressman of fucking SquareEnix or something?
Your
Or
local senator.
Sony or PlayStation, you know.
Because
go to the,
I demand a game I can
Town
play.
hall.
Here's what they did to me. What it felt like to me is that they had this game. They're like, it's Avengers, so everyone's gonna put their heart and soul into it and buy the fucking thing because it said Avengers, and then they rushed to market. But if it didn't happen for anyone else, what I'm thinking is the devil hates me, the God hates me, and the only person left are you three. So I feel sorry for your souls.
Well, let me pick a bit off of this topic. I have a coworker who, buddy, more than just a
How do
coworker.
you piggyback off that depression?
He bought it for
Take your depression and put it in your fucking pocket.
Put it right there. He bought it for a PC and he can't even play it. It is he can, and he has a solid PC. He spent about $3,000 on it. Like he can run everything on high settings that he plays, like ultra high. He can't even play
Load
Avengers.
it up.
Yeah, he gets one frame and stagnant at one frame. He's messed with every setting that he possibly can, and he can't even play it. So he literally, he's getting his money back from Steam because he can't even play it, which is a bummer because it's a fun game.
Do they know about it? Is that like a known thing? I figured they'd
I
want to
don't
hop on that
know.
shit real quick and fucking
I don't
fix
know.
it.
It's just
So
happened with him.
if you guys would ever, you three right here that I'm talking to, ever take 4 seconds and look at our YouTube, which I know you won't ever, even after saying this, so don't worry about it. But I post videos there.
We have a YouTube?
Wait, when are we gonna YouTube?
I post videos there, and there is a lot of glitches that I just said that I posted there, and I'm getting comments. This happened to me. I couldn't even get into this. Blah blah blah. That happened to me. The Captain America, when he has his old Civil War or old World War II skin.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Did you see that?
See that one, dude, is
His
so.
eyes fucking
Yeah.
sticking out like this. He's like, all right.
Did you
Holy
not watch
shit,
the
guys,
movie?
We do have a YouTube.
Yeah, he's
We do.
gone.
We totally
It's-
do.
see, John glitched himself out straight out of the Discord. No, you see, John, I have notifications on, so I see every time your ass posts some 30-second clip.
Yeah,
all
I
the
do
time.
too.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
So do I.
I don't know. Some of them are still listed private, so I don't know if you know that.
No, I do. Those private ones are ones that I'm using for clips with Lydia.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I don't know-
yeah.
I don't know if you were just blackout drunk and didn't
change
change it.
Lovely birds. I don't. I'm only looking at Jeff. Jeff, I'm looking only at you.
You're good.
That's all you, hey, that's all you need.
Press the grid.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me.
Oh, did you-
Grid,
Top right grid.
Craig.
Yeah, great.
Jeff. All right, here we go. Okay, so obviously I need to write Square Enix and be like, hey, you've heard of us. We're Glitches Get Stitches. I streamed Final Fantasy VII for a couple of days, and I also like Final Fantasy 8.
8.
You guys made this new game that won't work for me. I'm a streamer, and I have 37 views right now of your shit not working. So if you want fucking 42, you better give me a new fucking copy.
You know, let me make 5 new accounts and watch it. You're in big trouble.
Also, I don't know if you guys saw the video I sent in our chat about the stuff that's coming out in November.
No, tell us about it right now.
So in October, we're gonna get some more video clips on everything in gameplay.
Oh, the video clips?
Of what's coming out. Yeah, if you watch the video,
Well, when the fuck is the new shit coming out? I'm already tired of the old shit. It won't even
let me
fucking
tell you.
work.
If you fucking shut your mouth, I can tell you.
I like
John cannot do that, actually.
you.
Call
So-
a shot for that. Yes.
I'll take a shot in a second. Let me clarify what's happening right now. I am getting mad. No, I'm just kidding. So we're gonna October. We're gonna learn about what's coming in November. Is what I saw, and we are getting Spider-Man. We are getting Black Panther.
PS4 exclusive?
Spider-Man is PS4 because it's a Sony copyright.
Spider-Man.
And we're going to be getting new game modes. We're gonna get one. It was called Heist, I believe it was called, which is gonna be you have all of your 4 heroes that you choose, and you basically are gonna go through if one hero dies, it switches to the next one. And if you don't complete the heist, then you don't complete the heist, but you have all of your heroes that you chose, so hopefully they're a high level, that you get to play through the whole thing. As well as there's going to do, I don't know what they really called it, it's kind of like a raid kind of deal where you're going to have all
I want the raids.
Yeah, that's what I want to. I'm all about playing with friends, even though we never play together, but it's okay.
No, it's okay. We will. We've got a lot more of this game to go. If I can get my shit to load up, we'll be fine.
John can even load it right now.
Pretty
Right?
cool.
So, but yeah, we're gonna have like a raid kind of thing where you have 3 of your friends that you have for your fire team, and you all get to go and basically do a heist type mission with each other, and that's gonna be absolutely fucking awesome. I'm so excited for that specifically.
Nice.
I'm excited for the characters coming out. They're gonna be great too, especially piggybacking what we were talking before about Black Panther. I can already envision his way of playing. He's gonna be a lot of kind of like Wolverine, how he would if we had a Wolverine
like
character.
that.
Very close combat, a lot of like slashes and stuff. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait for
the
it.
boom, like slamming to the ground, like boom.
Yep, and then ricocheting, and maybe it'll actually incorporate the fact that if he takes a bunch of damage and if he's low health, then maybe he will have a bigger explosion for his.
Yeah.
I think that'll be his R2.
Yeah.
His intrinsic energy when you hold it and fight people and
Kind of like
you take
Thor's.
damage.
Like when you can just go into it with the mist or whatever kind of thing.
Thor's stops damage completely though, I think. Doesn't
Yeah.
it? His R2?
You get fucked up when you're doing lightning.
Unless you get hit really hard, then it kind of throws you back.
and then it'll just stun you and you can't even do the attack. But yeah, it's cool. He's cool.
I fucking love the game, man. It's fun. It's a good game. I mean,
I had a different experience than you guys. What my drive was is the fact that it was Avengers, and I got over the fact. So here's what I'm saying. I had a glitch in almost every single scene, every single battle that I had throughout the whole game. It's straight up the truth. And I still like this game because I know that they can fix it if they try. And I think there's a lot more. From the beta to now, huge difference. I've seen it. I saw it. The battles, the chunkiness, I get it. The choppiness, I'm chunkiness.
I'm the chunkiness.
But yeah, so I think this has a lot of room to grow. DLCs for stories. If you played this game, Jack, what is a storyline that you would want for Marvels to hit?
Like out
For
of any of the
DLC.
Marvel stories? Like out of
Huh?
any of them?
Any
Um,
with the Avengers?
with the Avengers.
Do you think they should fight Thanos in this game?
I mean, we kind of already did that with the movie.
Right.
So I don't know if I really want to play it. It kind of that would remind me of like playing superhero games when I was a kid. Like it was pretty much you just played through the movie, just like
Well, you remember coming over here and playing, and Jeff too, when we played Marvel Alliance, right?
yeah,
Like that was a dope story, but it was pretty much like the Power Stones, but
Yeah, yeah.
different, you know.
but different. Yeah. I think maybe like I like the Ultron story a lot. I think that's pretty cool. I think that'd be fun to play
yeah,
through.
We could do that pretty easily right now.
Yeah.
Probably.
They really could, because that would bring Jarvis to life.
We're already
Yeah.
fighting synthoids and shit as it is.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that would tie in really well. Try to think what else would be good. Maybe like flip the roles and have like where you play as the villains and like go through their storyline and then have a bunch of villains come in. So I think that'd be kind of fun to play through.
Do you think that this game will go along the path of Alliance and add the X-Men and stuff?
I don't know. I think whoever has the license to Marvel games right now is probably making there's enough X-Men.
It's Disney.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the game developer. I don't know which game developer has that. Is it exclusively
okay.
Activision or is Disney's
I
licensing?
want to say it's Activision,
people
but
out?
I don't know. Jeff, do you know?
I don't know. But I think if they did X-Men, they should make that just like a full.
Yeah, because there's
Huge
enough
DLC.
lore and characters. I think to do like an X-Men, like maybe not like
It's
a
like
game
almost
like
an
this,
infinity amount.
but like maybe like a Wolverine RPG would be fun, or like
I would
maybe
love
it's
that.
like
I don't think it would happen.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Honestly, the
I
X-Men
just
is
don't. Just the way that it plays. It's literally Marvel Alliance.
Oh,
big.
yeah.
With
Yeah,
I mean,
big
just in
Marvel Alliance.
every sense of it.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna tie the X-Men into this. I mean, they're gonna
Okay.
get more other Avengers type characters.
So if they just stick to the Avengers, then what new heroes are we gonna get? We got
Doctor Strange,
Doctor Strange.
Gamora,
We got Black Panther, Spider-Man,
fucking
Vision,
Vision. Yeah.
Black
Vision.
Scarlet Witch, or
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Scarlet Witch, Black Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
I would say
Scarlet Witch.
once
John, I have a bunch of comics for you if you want to, just
Send them!
a little bit.
once Doctor Strange hits, I'd probably
Dude,
that's who I'd
oh my God.
main.
I would make.
Yeah.
Be pretty
Oh,
dope.
you're a Doctor Strange guy, huh?
Yeah.
All right,
one of my
who
favorites.
else are we gonna get? Who else are we thinking? Outside, I've tried to think of this, and I don't know. What's the new Captain America? What's his name? Falcon.
No, Falcon.
Falcon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
They'll probably
have,
just stick to this the movies.
You
The
think
movie
War Machine
Avengers.
is gonna show up?
War Machine would be
Bucky.
fucking dope.
Bucky'd be dope.
Bucky.
Yeah. Loki, kind of.
Loki. They mention Loki in the story.
Yeah.
If you play our Thor's VR, Jarvis is like, I tried to make the enemies like your brother Loki so you could beat the shit out of them, but it didn't work. Pretty much is what he
God,
said.
Jarvis's voice. You're man. Maybe you need to be a voice.
John pop quiz. What does Jarvis stand for? They say it in the game. The very beginning of the game too.
Yeah, I remember this.
You know Dakota?
John
I can't remember.
and her
Rob.
Dakota, save me. What is it?
I actually, I had to.
Look it up. I see the computer reflected off of his pupils.
Yeah, we're not asking Jack. I already know he's Googled it.
I don't remember to be honest. Like off the straight.
I don't know.
Oh, it's just a rather very intelligent system.
That's right. That's right. Yep, it's right here. Boom.
That's why Jeff is the king of this castle. God damn it!
It started.
God.
He said it in the game in the beginning. I was like, he looks.
I know.
Who
said it?
He said the thing.
Like when they see a movie and they say the title, and you're like,
Yeah,
I
he said it.
can leave now. They said it.
Oh, man, that's awesome. All right, so yes, Marvel needs a little cleaning up, but like I said, my experience was different than these two guys that played it. I'm still in it, man. I just want my shit to work. I'm not against this fucking game. I just want my shit to work. So I'm gonna re-download it, and hopefully I can fucking open it up. You know, I bought this game $70 fucking. So,
Do you think after they patch and do a fix that stuff, John, would you replay through the campaign?
I am going to right now if it lets me.
I mean, if it's still glitches, will you keep going, or will you wait for a patch to come out?
I will probably if it lets me back in, and here's the next step. I delete the save data and just start fresh, which I'm not scared to do. So
Couldn't do it.
You're so brave.
I couldn't do it.
well, I mean, there ain't
Yeah, I
nothing
could-
else coming the fuck out.
That's
you
like
know?
deleting my Destiny characters and being like, "Oh, I'm gonna start over because it seems like a fucking good idea." Nope.
My highest level is level 15. You know what I mean? Like it's not that. You know, we'll see.
They start coming faster too.
I know,
Towards
just like
the
me.
end. I come fast right in the beginning. It's over. It's way different. There's no end. It's
All right,
start and the end are the same race.
Real quick, is this game of the year contender at all, Jeff?
No, that's
we're
Neo
still
2.
getting sushi. We're still getting
That's
that's
Neo
Neo
2.
2, John.
Do you think it's Square Enix's other hit, Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Yeah, Final Fantasy Part 1, yes.
I don't know.
Hold on,
I don't
do
know.
you guys remember Final Fantasy Quest? Jack.
Quest?
Final
Oh,
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy
Quest,
Web.
Super Nintendo.
I
No.
do not. I do not actually.
Wait, say it again?
Final Fantasy Quest. It's from Super Nintendo. Came out.
Oh man, maybe.
It's the most Final Fantasy game of Final Fantasy games.
The old ones I played, but only once through. From 6, even 6, maybe once or twice through.
This came out
7,
before 3.
7 and up, I've played multiple times. But the old ones I played once through because I'm like, I'm Final Fantasy. I gotta fucking play all the Final Fantasy, you know, thing.
Mhm.
And I did it just to say I have. But yeah,
So you
So
can
anyway.
understand the story for 7. You had to play the first 6.
no, they're all separate. It's
Yeah,
the Final
that-
Fantasy.
That's the joke.
I know that was a joke. All right, so not the game of the year, not second runner-up game of the year. Glitching for me, can't get in. Great game, get it now. $70 to go spend it.
6.
Let's get into shout-outs. Did you just give your little hand a high five?
Yes.
I like it.
I don't think anybody
Okay.
saw it.
That's good.
I did not catch it.
Shout-outs. Jordan, happy birthday. Thanks for stopping by the studio yesterday. That was fucking hella fun. That, you know what that was? That was the intro to Boys Night, Jack.
Was that just convincing Carrie that it's okay? Like
Yes.
easing her into it?
Yeah, that was, yeah. I was like, so it's Jordan's birthday.
You're like, so out of
Doesn't
all the
have
people who would
coronavirus.
not...
Yeah.
Is that how anal works? Like they just like, hey, can I just do this? I don't know.
And
I swear, it starts with, I swear I don't have coronavirus.
15 plus contact guys, all right.
Also, can we do butt stuff?
yep.
John's
Yep,
like, who's
and
the
both.
cleanest looking about all people who can convince Carrie it's okay?
Yeah, they just
Yeah, Jeff and I show up with bedhead and
Yeah. We're outside at the window. We're all watching you play. Go
playing through. I give you the controllers to the window right here.
we got a swamp
So
cooler
it
out
wasn't
there.
Black
Yeah,
Widow
wipe
ads
it down.
outside. It was you guys the whole time.
That's great. That's
could've
great.
been.
Yeah. All right. So, but that was the start to it, what we can start doing, like we did back in the day, is Boys Night, where we get the boys together and play some hot potato Overwatch and just have some fun, have some drinks. It's a good time. People show up and hang out. It was a blast.
I'm there in
So,
spirit.
Jordan, happy birthday! Thanks for stopping by. Also, we just hit 2,300 followers. So, thanks everyone for your
Mhm.
support day to day, month to month. You guys are always there in the streams. We love you. We love being here. That's what we want to do. So thank you. Jack, shout outs.
Mole Man, again, really just
Oh,
pulling up
Yeah.
in the chat. And
He's a
then-
gangster.
Yeah, everyone who just always watches the stream and hangs out. Shout out to the OG fans who have been boosting my Overwatch videos because I know it's them.
I know it's them.
We're like, thank God Jack's finally on Overwatch.
Yeah, it's probably what they're thinking. But yeah,
Hey, listen, it's a huge staple of GGS. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what we started.
A lot of momentum. We used to have all of us just only playing Overwatch. Every stream. Overwatch with Jeff, Overwatch with John, Overwatch with Jack.
Well, it was just Jeff and I for like a while.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah, a good
totally.
6 months. A good 6
Yeah,
months, John.
I
Don't worry.
know. So Overwatch is we
Just
love
us
Overwatch.
for 6 months while you did nothing. It's okay.
And I just played whatever the
Oh.
fuck I was playing.
I posted stuff.
Yep.
That's about it.
But yeah, so yeah, we it holds a special place to our followers and viewers.
And I wouldn't
hearts
be
when
playing it again if I wasn't having fun. If I got on
No,
for
I
a
know,
day
and
and it
that's
sucked,
what, and I think that's what
wouldn't.
we all know is like we play what
Oh,
we
yeah.
want to have fun with. Our passion shows through the games that we play, and we play what we want to have fun with.
Yeah.
So it's good that it's called you back for a little bit. I don't know how long it'll hold us. Overwatch is volatile, so we'll see.
So far, so good. I'm really enjoying it.
Dakota, shoutouts.
Anybody who watches me. No, really. Shouts out, honestly, dude. Everybody that has just been with us here this whole time, and gives us even the time of day to stop by the channel and say hi, and
I know.
even there for a second. And you guys, honestly, man, I personally wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys.
Hey, well, we like you here, buddy. We like you here,
I hope
so
so.
that's good shit. Jeff, shoutouts.
I guess piggyback off.
Can't copy me. You can't copy me.
Yeah,
coming in.
yeah,
Coming in.
Can't
Coming
copy
out.
me.
Actually, well, I'm not gonna. All right, I won't piggyback off you. I'll bareback you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Enchanté.
Yeah.
Let's do a shot for old mole man there. He's
All right.
blowing up the stream.
I
with
know.
the stars.
He went to bed, but
That's all right. That's all right. We still do it. Cheers, and everyone that's watching.
Love you guys. Thank you so much, man. All of you, beautiful people.
Oh, that was naughty. All right, that's us. My name's John. We got Jack over there. We got Jeff. We got Dakota. Check out our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram. Subscribe for free. Are on YouTube? Go to our YouTube and like it.
we have one.
We've been at 83 subscribers for a year. We need to get 100. Okay, so get our own URL. Damn it, we get
Does anybody
100.
post anything to the YouTube?
Oh, I hate you.
Also, if you want
At the
sick
same
content, the
time.
Twitter's popping off right now.
The Twitter is popping. The Twitter is popping.
the tweeter.
The tweeter.
So make sure you like our Twitter,
And the Instagram.
Instagram.
Our Instagram's great.
Talk
Yeah,
about popping.
you were saying that earlier. It's popping.
We gained 400 followers in the past
Who'd you suck?
4
John?
days, 4 or 5 days, which is insane.
Who'd you suck, John?
I suck and fuck with the best. So you don't worry your little mind, okay? I'm 82nd airborne.
Usually-
All right, you just sleep tight.
You suck the best. Is that what you're saying? Need to find me another one.
Hard stuff so you can sleep well at night. All right.
Do we have anybody streaming tonight after this?
Are you?
No,
I
just-
possibly can. I fuck it. Maybe I will.
Tuesday
I don't know.
night. I'm
I don't know.
I'm
Anyway,
tomorrow.
check us out. This is me. We out. Boom.
Peace.
See ya. Episode 50. Yeah.
Yeah.